This is his girl.
So there was the John Jones fight a few days ago. It was a huge event. The hype was crazy. But that fight doesn't compare to the fight I saw last night while scrolling through the wasteland that we call Twitter. Obviously, I'm over-exaggerating, but SNEAKO and Critical decided to go back and forth on Twitter, kind of just throwing back roasts at each other. And we're going to be talking about that today because I thought it was hilarious. Now, believe it or not, this one-sided beef started when Charlie made a video called The Most Embarrassing Alpha Male Ever. And the video wasn't even about SNEAKO. It was about Fresh, who's one of the hosts of the Fresh and Fit podcast. And basically the video was Charlie just reacting to Fresh's video, talking about how he got 3 girls in one day. And his story, I won't lie, either Fresh just sucks at storytelling or it just didn't happen. To be honest, I don't think it happened just by the way he was describing it. It didn't seem believable. And I know maybe some of the red pill people are gonna come watch this video and say, oh, you don't think that getting 3 girls in one night is possible. That's why you don't believe it. First of all, get Fresh's dick out of your mouth. Second of all, of course it's possible to get 3 girls in one night. I'm just saying I don't believe Fresh's story. But after Charlie made his video on Fresh, SNEAKO decided to go live and he just started roasting Charlie's girlfriend.
I'm not gonna say names. Someone texted me. He's in a monogamous relationship. This is his girl. So there you go. I mean, I told you, like, I could hear it in your voice. The fact that someone doesn't have to abide by those rules. Someone could go and fuck a lot of bitches. That it's so foreign to a lot of people's ideas. Because when you get brainwashed, when you get told that monogamy is the answer.
What's funny about all this is that Charlie just made a video on Fresh talking about how he didn't believe his story. The video wasn't even about SNEAKO. But as you can see, clearly, it irked SNEAKO so much to the point where he had to start passively insulting Charlie's relationship. And what I thought was so crazy about this is that SNEAKO thinks that he has Charlie's entire outlook on life or relationships mapped out just because Charlie's in one. Oh, Charlie's in a relationship? Well, that means he's a fucking loser. He doesn't even comprehend the fact that people fuck multiple bitches. It's like, no, bro. That's such a reach. And he's so convinced that he's right about all this when he has nothing to back it. I understand what he's trying to do, don't get me wrong. But it's just wrong. You have no way of proving it. You don't know his relationship. You don't know his life. It's just assumption after assumption. And that's something that SNEAKO does a lot. He just assumes. And I will say there are some people out there that do a really good job at reading people. But he's clearly demonstrated that he can't do that for shit. And since we're on the topic of relationships, another thing I thought that was worth mentioning is I find it crazy that he's going after somebody else's relationship when he's the same person who let somebody fuck his bitch in the past.
So I wanted to break this down, like, because this was imagine seeing the girl you love like
get fucked.
You
love her?
Yeah, I do. I love it. Yeah, I love her. I was about to say I love this bitch. I'm like, no, let me not say that. I love my wifey, my queen.
And you allowed the love of your life to get fucked by another man.
What happened to the other agreement?
I'm crazy. The first time, as soon as I saw like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. I'm just like, I can't do that. Like feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do just to test.
No!
I know. You know what?
In my eyes, if you're a cuck, I'm not gonna listen to any advice you have to say, especially when it comes to trying to teach people on how to become a man because you let somebody do that to your ex-girl. Nothing screams out being a man more than letting somebody sleep with your girl and then being public about it on the internet. That's Will Smith behavior. And who the fuck takes that guy serious anymore? Not even Batman could get me to make a confession like that. I don't know what was going through his mind when he decided to just let everybody know about that. But when it comes to dudes who let people sleep with their girls and then try to give advice about how to be a man and try to call out these soy boys, it's almost ironic because letting somebody smash your girl is quite literally the definition of soy boy behavior. But SNEAKO decided to keep going with the one-sided beef. He made this tweet: pattern recognition. This collage is everyone who advocated for my cancellation. And I won't lie, the picture's kind of funny, but he's trying to use it as if it's some sort of major discovery on the internet. Like, yeah, most commentary channels are fucking nerds, but at least their girls aren't getting bent over on a Saturday night. So Critical responds saying, holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive, soy little worm. I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get fucked by numerous other men, and also insulted you for defending child porn. That's not cancellation, that's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck. So SNEAKO says, you know in your soul you would never say that to my face. So Charlie says, you literally have a collage of people that hurt your feelings on the internet. You haven't stopped whining about me for months now. You goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in a fight, it still doesn't change the truth. You're still a cuck who defends child porn. SNEAKO says, you're not special from the other 10 soy boys who say the same thing. If you got a problem, stop talking about it on the internet. Let's solve it. Looking at this is so stupid because Charlie didn't even start this shit. SNEAKO was the one who initiated all of this, which means that Charlie doesn't have a problem. He's probably enjoying this. He was just making fun of you. SNEAKO, you're the one that has the problem. It's so painfully obvious. You put his face in a collage that you've been posting for the last few months. I don't know how much more obvious it can get that you have a problem with this guy and you don't like him at all. And that's excluding the time that you brought his girlfriend up on stream. So basically SNEAKO's trying to instigate over Twitter, which is crazy, and then say Charlie's the one instigating when he was just making fun of him. And now he's trying to say, if you have a problem, let's solve it in person, basically just saying he wants to fight him. And it's also a way for him to try to look tough to the public on Twitter, which is also crazy. And while he's trying to make himself look and seem hard through Twitter beef, it still doesn't change one fact. At one point in time, you had somebody bending over your girlfriend and hitting it from the back. And that just shuts down the whole tough guy role you're trying to play with this beef. Charlie responded to that saying, got your Discord still working on responses? Brother, I have no problem. You started it and I made fun of you in return. You're upset about publicly admitting to cuckoldry and get mad at me for bringing it up. You should be mad at yourself instead. Have some self-reflection. To be honest, watching this all unfold on Twitter was like watching a beatdown because really SNEAKO had no ammo from the beginning. He was just latching on to appearances. But Critical knew that you let somebody smash your girl because you admitted it on a live stream. So I don't think SNEAKO had a chance to make this look good for him in the very beginning because he had responded to Critical when Critical wasn't even mentioning him. He was mentioning Fresh, as I said in the beginning of the video. So it was a dead mission on arrival. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be one of those people that latches onto the opinion of, oh, SNEAKO is a worthless piece of shit. He deserves to be canceled. But I'll continue to say, I find it so ironic that you're out here giving men advice when you've let somebody smash your girl in your past. It just doesn't add up. It's like going to a fitness trainer who's out of shape. It's like going to a financial advisor who's broke. There's no telling if SNEAKO's gonna be a cuck for the rest of his life. I'm sure he regrets it. But I will say, once a large group of men know that you're a cuck, it's hard to gain their respect back. No man is gonna look at you and say, oh, this dude's a badass, when they know you've done what you've done. But who knows, he might surprise us. Probably not, but we'll see. I'd like to see them fight. That'd be pretty cool. I'd probably show up for it. Definitely let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know if you think SNEAKO's a bitch. Let me know if you think Critical's a bitch. I want to hear what y'all have to say about this. And yeah, if you guys made it to the end of the video, I want to say thank you. Started live streaming on Twitch. For those who don't know, I got it on the screen for you right now. It's at Pancho XXL. We're bullshitting on there. We're playing chess, having a whole lot of fun on there. So I'd appreciate it if you guys check that out as well. And yeah, if you guys want to see more content, I got it on the screen for you right now. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Catch y'all.